British racing, the best in the world. If I hear that statement again, I'm going to put my foot through the television. Nothing could be further from the truth. British racing can be properly described as sponsored by the Maktoum family and their friends. And the only people who benefit from the sponsorship are the racecourses and the big bookmakers. If the Maktoum family don't bring the ball to the game, there isn't any game. And in your spare time, if you can count how many horses owned by a Maktoum family and their friends running the big races every year, you'd be very surprised. Sheikh Mohammed is probably one of the smartest men in the world. You only have to look how he has transformed Dubai. It would be a fool, to think he is not monitoring the situation over here. I'm always amazed how the family, who have propped up British racing for years, didn't insist on being represented on these boards who are making such a disaster of racing. I cannot see them being majority shareholders in a public company on the stock exchange and not being represented on the board. It's a funny thing. I had a dream the other night, and it goes like this. It was the year 2010, and I had a phone call around 8 o'clock in the evening. Hello, Mr. Curley. My name is Pat Muldoon, and I was wondering, have you any jobs available? I'm a very experienced rider with good references. I have been working for Sheikh Mohammed, who is cutting back his racing interests in England and taking them abroad. And I don't fancy going to a strange country. Well, Pat, I replied, I don't have a job because I also am cutting back. I am completely disillusioned with the sport, how it is being run. They don't seem to have any regard for owners, thinking they have a bottomless pit of money. Maybe Sheikh Mohammed cutting back will focus people's minds a little bit better. Anyhow, Pat, sorry for rambling on. The bottom line is I am already converting the racing stables. I'm going to grow mushrooms in them. The only advice I can give you, Pat, is learn a little German. German racing is on its knees. Another badly run operation. But they have strong breeding lines, and there are two very wealthy and powerful men sitting on the sidelines, awaiting their opportunity to put German racing back in its rightful place. Thought for the week. God has a purpose for each of us. The extent we carry out that at which He assigns us will determine how we can match calamity with serenity. P.S. Some of my dreams have been known to come true in the past.